Kim, do you have some agendas down here?
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
John, what's wrong?
All right, it's 7 o'clock, so we'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. First thing is everybody had a chance to read the minutes from the last meeting.
Yes.
Do I have a motion to approve?
Yeah, I make a motion we approve minutes.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Next order of business would be the wastewater project bid opening. Drew?
Yes, I recommend town council close the bidding process.
I make a motion we close the bidding process.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none.
Recommend council, we open the bids.
Make-
Go ahead.
Do we need a motion to
Yeah.
reopen? I make a motion we reopen the bids.
Second. All,
Yeah.
all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none.
Let me open, you can read them. So this one is a base bid alternative. If the amount exceeds town, then the low responsive bidder would go to the highest priority area, which is area 2. The announced budget is $405,000 from the town. Open these, you can read them. Sure, or you want me to read them?
You can read them.
All right, first bid, I got Russell's Excavating. Okay, so for total base bid, Russell's is $382,609. 382,609. Since they are below the budgeted, the town's total budget, I'll go ahead and read it for the record. So area 1 is $220,486. 220,486. Area 2 is $162,123. 162,123. That back here, so losing. Next one is Koberstein Contracting. Right. Total base bid $288,367. 288,367. Area 1 is 171,693. 171,693. Area 2 is $116,674. 116,674. Copper Ridge Contracting. Total base bid is 255,000. 25500.
Zero.
Area 2 is 94,500. 94500, and area 1 is 160,500. 160500. SLB Pipe Solutions. Total base bid SLB is 759,880. 759,880. Area 2 is 363,565. 363,565. Area 1, 396,315. 396,315. Got Dye Brothers. Total base bid 317,574. 317574. Area 1, $175,789. 175,789. Area 2, 141,785. 141,785. Sam. Total base bid 323,950. 323950. Area 1, 189,313. 189,313. Area 2, $134,637. 134,637. EBI, Blankenberger. For total base bid $382,870. 382,870. Area 1, 220,418. 220,418. Area 2, $162,452. 162,452. Last one is from Kiefer Brothers. Total base bid $427,986. 427,986. Area 1, $236,233, 236,233. Area 2, $191,753, 191,753. That is the last one. I recommend that the town council take these bids under advisement. That motion. Take the bids under
Yeah.
advisement to allow engineering and legal to review the documents to ensure they conform with the contractual documents.
I make a motion, we take these bids under advisement.
Second it, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none.
We appreciate all the prospective contractors bidding on the project, submitting bids. Appreciate it.
Well, yeah, thanks for everybody submitting bids. I was very surprised with how many we got, so that's always a good thing. We'll go ahead and move on to old business. Planning and zoning.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Zoning violations and ordinance updates. Andrew, John, do you have?
At the last meeting, for me to get a letter, pertaining to the animal on the 52 East Spring Street. That letter was sent out at the end of last week, and it gives the 10 days as prescribed in the zoning ordinance to have something done. If not, then I'll confirm with Andrew where we need to be next. Not let's cancel out something else on through.
All right, wastewater project updates. Do we have any?
No, I think we pretty much covered
All
what
right.
we've been doing.
Well, I put it on there because I didn't know.
Yeah, yeah, I think. Oh, yeah, Ben did, have, bids that, he went and had them submit to us again for our camera that we wanted. He, reached out and got bids for that, and then also for the dishes that we wanted to drop, in top of the manholes for water infiltration.
Here's the cameras that we had been looking at. One of these is one that we had looked at previously, and I think we pretty well settled on. Then we was approached by another company, that stopped in down our shop. What it was, they are out of Evansville and they offer cameras, so they wanted to give us a price on those too. So the one there on the top, the Opticam,
From Wisconsin.
yeah, that's the one that we had looked at last year. And we had 15,000 built into the project, right?
I think. Yeah, that is correct. Yeah, it is.
Like 15 is what we had built into the budget.
You might be able to have a little bit more flexibility now.
Yeah. But so we were looking at those. And then we had our manhole inserts, the plastic dishes that we had talked about.
Yeah.
I got new quotes on those. One company did go up by $2 on them
Per lid, yeah, per insert.
per insert. And the other company said that they can still honor last year's price.
Imagine that.
Yeah, the second one.
It's no change.
Yeah, it's no change on the second one, and the other $54 to $56 a piece. Of course, we'll have to get a final measurement on it. Those are what we were looking at, and I don't think we've ever had those approved on.
No, they haven't.
Getting them in there. We didn't know if we were gonna have to be able to budget those in.
We was to the point of ordering the inserts, and then we found out there was possibly money's gonna be left, and so we held off at that time on ordering the inserts. The camera was just
You just spend the whole time hopefully gonna try to get.
Are you hoping to get these through SRF?
I don't know, would we do that? We didn't even think about that because we thought we were gonna be.
You're just gonna install them yourself, right?
Yes, yes.
Self-purchase. How many you got in there? I mean,
80.
One of those was for 80 lids, but I think it was just, we had to give them an amount. I thought
80
We
or
were
what are we
looking
talking?
maybe, we were even looking at 20, wasn't we?
It was somewhere 20 or 30, but I mean,
what was the total dollar? amount?
$50 a lid,
It's 50.
Yeah.
so.
Oh.
So it's 4,000 for the 80. And if it's that large of a trouble getting in the SRF, you probably just need to get approval from the council to purchase them, you know. The camera was the large dollar one item for us.
And we're able to do that through the SRF though, right?
That's my
As if-
understanding.
I would try it. I mean, I would try to go through SRF because we got money to do so.
That's why they said we needed a couple bids, remember, for each one of them to
Yep.
be.
Yeah.
Do we know which one's best? I mean, is there a way to learn?
I don't know, but I mean, these are Evansville and out of
The one out that we seen in
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, they had a little better, we liked their stuff.
Oh, okay, you did.
Yeah, and they had they can tell you, they have a smaller shop, but they produce them, but
So that falls in the, because it's got to be the American made
Yes,
stuff, right? So
yeah,
that
I mean,
falls
definitely.
in. Because, yeah, the other ones we were looking at didn't fall into that, right? Some of the others.
some of the others didn't.
I had questions about.
Okay.
Yeah, these two separate kinds of cameras.
Oh, okay.
Well, you like the one from Wisconsin the best? Yeah, you can confirm that with Ben. I didn't want to, yeah, but that's what we looked at. Ben, wasn't the one from Wisconsin,
Yeah.
what was,
Yeah, the Opti camera.
that's the one you like the best?
Yeah, that was the one that we think had settled on last year when we done this, because
We got
it was
it.
August of last year when we first took bids on it. They've upgraded that, so the total package price actually went down, even though the camera unit itself went up a little bit, but there's a few less things we have to get for it now. They got more built in on it, so.
So then what steps would we to run that through the SRF?
You could probably accept it contingent upon SRF funds being available. That way I can start the process since I got all this information here. Even your quotes for your dishes, inflow dishes, I would go ahead and accept those contingent upon SRF. And then I'm going to start to run it up the flagpole to get everything moving forward.
Okay, so on the dishes, what was the difference between,
It's roughly $6 a dish.
yeah, but I mean, was there any difference between,
No difference on it.
okay,
Quality,
Manufacturer.
quality's about the same.
I mean, yeah, if you guys feel like there's comparing apples to apples, I would say go with the lowest bidder on that. So that's the Stealing Systems Inc. How many are you guys thinking? I mean,
You're looking at 20 or 25.
40, go ahead and have.
I'd say we've got probably 50 some manholes. We'd at least get 40 because the newer ones are ringed, you know, like the new ones that was done in projects. They've got an old ring to them, but all the old ones don't have. So if we just look at catching all of our old ones,
Were you saying 50 would be plenty?
or 40 would probably,
Okay.
honestly.
Get what you need now.
Yeah, in case you need to.
Okay, well, I mean, you say there's 50 total? Well, is there that many?
We've got almost 80 manholes in town. Some of them are kind of neat.
Yeah.
The areas that they're in. You know, they're.
Higher, higher, yeah, yeah.
I'd say 40 or 50 would be.
So 50?
All right, yeah. So do I have a motion to go ahead and purchase through SRF, the dishes for the manholes through Sealing System at a quantity of 50?
Yeah, I make a motion, we accept that, the bid of $50 a manhole for 50 seals
And then do we also,
Yeah, well,
approve take the bid for the Opticam? I'll make a motion to accept both those.
okay, I'll second those. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. All right, so we will get that process started. Main Street sign update. Who wants to?
Adam, you wanna?
Well, basically
Yeah,
the
the
electric
electric is
in
getting
and the
ran.
installation's on. Ben looked at it today. We're gonna probably take the old one off this week. So Brian will be able to start bringing in his, because he's got somebody producing the cabinet right now.
Mhm. And Robin's gonna paint it for us.
Okay, I did not know where that come out.
Yeah.
They got,
Robin's gonna paint the frame for us, and I think he's getting, I guess, all the panels installed. So everything's looking good.
Next order would be the walking trail improvements, John.
okay, we did get a second bid back and, any paperwork. If you remember, the first one was called the Highwayman, and I'm gonna have to keep one of these to kind of look at myself. Sorry.
Go ahead.
There. And the second bid, the first bidder was the Highwayman, out of, Evanston, Indiana. And his total bid proposal, well, the, ceiling project was 10,820, and then a, $1,900 charge for the crack ceiling, which I don't put them together right now because that was what was on the
12,720.
10,820 and 1,900.
Yeah, 12,720.
Okay.
Okay.
The second proposal come in from Black Arts Paving. I think they're out of up around Posey County or Elberfeld, yeah, that's what it was. It was a different. Anyhow, their total price was 11,137. I did go back and confirm a few things on the, because I conversed, send you guys.
Yeah.
Sent that email, yeah.
Yeah, and he made sure he included the information about cleaning the trail and so forth.
So that all
So
did it into that bid.
I'm sorry.
That's it, that after you ask him the questions, it still remains in
It
that.
still remains that bid. He said that he just overlooked adding in some of the information he should have.
So you feel like it's apples to apples?
That's the best I can say. It is comparable on both.
Did any of them give any lead times on the stuff, or?
This one, I think he did in his, bid, first they did quote here saying they'd have to have a 50%,
Down.
deposit required to get the job on schedule.
Okay.
But then I actually didn't have any kind of schedule, from him. I didn't ask. The other gentleman, was ready a few weeks back or a couple months ago, but I don't know where he's at now. I haven't talked to him again.
Which was it, the Black Arts Paving that,
Is one of the
Is that-
50% deposit,
okay.
yes. We're not gonna use
What was that?
Oh, one of the original quote that they had a line in there about having to have access to trash trucks.
Oh, okay.
Like it was
They wasn't
paid.
trying to bring one
Yeah.
in. I think it was.
Yeah, I talked to him about it. And
So this was something we just wanted to get done before the winter, right?
yes, sir.
It needs, we were on it yesterday, yeah. I have a motion to go ahead and accept one of the bids.
Is it? Do we need to go lower them or not necessarily?
necessarily, I mean.
Well, shouldn't they go with lowest responsible and responsive, or does it matter?
It'd have to be, you either have to find it's not responsible or not responsive,
Or
or something.
you have
else.
to go with the lowest? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I,
You'll go ahead with the lowest.
So I make a motion, we accept the bid, from Black Arts Paving.
I'll second that. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none. All right. All right, we'll go ahead and move on to new business, utility updates.
I don't really think we have anything that, we need to bring up other than we did get the other, pump ordered, and it should be in this week for the return pump station. Company, out of, just south of Rockport, or excuse me, north of Rockport, south of us. It was the lowest responsive bidder on that, and they said that they should get it and help us get it installed this week. Other than that, I don't think we have anything else to update on.
do you remember what the company was? Just,
I knew you
it's
were
okay.
gonna ask me
Oh,
that.
it's not,
Is it HPX? That's what I wanted to say, but I put
H-
HPX.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to say, but I didn't have it wrote down in front of me. I thought, oh, let's screw this up.
Next order is the 2026 salary ordinance.
Yes, I know we discussed it at the last meeting. The building inspector, fee was supposed to be changed at the beginning of the year from $25 to $30. I asked Andrew to make the change for me in the salary ordinance. So we're amending, ordinance number 2025-11. This ordinance number is 2026-3 with that change. So I need a motion.
I have a motion to,
Yeah, I make a motion, we amend, 2025-11 to ordinance 2026-3 to increase, building inspector fee from $25 to $30.
I'll second that. All in favor? Any opposed? Hearing-
Oh, that show retroactive.
We need to put that in the motion, because it just states.
Well, it says effective, the salary ordinance says effective January 1.
Oh, does it?
Oh, okay, so
Okay.
we're okay,
I didn't-
okay, thank you, yeah.
None opposed, right? Hearing none?
No.
All right. And then next order would be additional appropriations.
Yes, so, with the lake and the walking trail, some of the funds to pay for these things is gonna come out of the seeded plan, the lit plan. We had to do an additional appropriation. One of the things that we have to do is advertise it, put it, on the website, and then also we have to pass an ordinance as well. So, I'm asking for approval, to pass ordinance number 2026-4. Is that right? That is for the additional for $10,000.
I make a motion, we approve the additional appropriation ordinance 2026-4 for an extra $10,000.
I'll second that. All in favor? Any opposed? Hearing none. Motion carried. Next order would be the code book update.
Yes, so, every couple of years, we, send, Indiana Region 15, Planning Commission, our, codes, our ordinances, and then they update our code books. From 2023-5 to present, their cost is $786.92. They have a contract here I just need approval for you all to sign.
What was the amount again? I'm sorry.
Sorry, 786.92.
Okay.
Contract for services.
All right, do I have a motion to go ahead and accept the contract service from Region 15?
Yeah, make a motion. We approve 786.92 for the code book updates from Region 15.
I'll second that. All in favor? Any opposed? Hearing none. Motion pass. Carries. Do you have other business?
Yeah. Oh, Tony's in the back.
Tony Gibbons, he lives on South.
I was just wondering if we could look into it. They say it's a underground spring. There, we got a manhole up there on Grove Street. And they come out and cut the ditch out on the east side of the road, which is helping a lot. But, I've lived there for 21 years and I was out weed eating the other day and stepped in a soft spot and went up to my waist. I thought I was going to have to call my wife. On the phone to come out and pull me out.
Is this on the south end of railroad? Okay.
I had some pictures. They don't really do it
Okay.
justice.
Yeah, no, we had a car
It's
wreck back
it's-
there.
it's-
Oh, okay, yeah, that was.
Yeah, the other corner where my yard, his yard, and the engineers meet, it's just a swamp. It's like he says, so what we can't even.
There's water under, I've opened that crawl space under her house. There's water under her. And
Just today, I didn't know it was coming either, but I told him we was trying to get to it, but just today we ditched along that, east side of that road. And we opened it up. I even filmed it, water coming out the sides of my hand flat when we got to where the gravel pack was, because they had to dig 9 or 10 foot deep down to replace that section sewer main,
Yeah,
which apparently upset some groundwater movement somehow, or made it change its avenue anyhow. And they started having water issues down there. Well, we dug alongside the road one time and helped it start drying it up. Well, traffic and different things backed off and sealed it up, and they've been having troubles again. And we've been trying to get down there, or planning to get down there. Finally today, I said, let's get down there and get this opened up. We opened it up. It come out of there. In fact, I tried knocking on your door for you
yeah,
to come up,
it's still coming.
and it
It won't slow down.
just runs steadily. You think we'd have a water
I
main?
was just getting ready to say, no way, it's a water leak.
No, we don't have that kind of water loss going on or nothing like that. And it's just that
Even
green.
when they got the road done, there was water coming up 3 inches straight up out of the ground and far side of the road. West.
Yeah, I mean, this groundwater is just, so I'm hoping this is gonna help. I don't know if it's gonna solve it by no means. Give it 1-2 days and we're gonna see, but if not, I agree that, there's been some change in the water direction that's causing an issue, but I'm hoping this will.
What you guys done today will most 100% help where it runs down the west side of the road, down my driveway, but it's still, wet. And it's in her house. And all
Yeah,
through the house.
halfway into my yard, inside the fence
can't-
area, it's, every time you walk on it, there's water.
You can't
It is
walk
not
from
dry.
my house, or have to get to her house.
Still Spring Station.
The back of his yard, behind the fence, he can't mow it.
And it was so soft, I could take a 5-gallon bucket and shove it straight down the ground and fill it instantly out.
And what was your positioning last year at this time, or year before?
The ditch between my fence and Angie's shed, Angie Norris, it sometimes would fill up with water. And I mean, that was it.
Okay.
If we had heavy rains, there would be some water there for a few days, but it's,
I mean, granted, it's always been soft or wet,
Wetter, but
you know, wet. It's,
Yeah.
we didn't know, Erla told us that the town had an easement between my house and Angie Norris. That's true.
that's correct.
And that ditch was along that easement. We didn't know if that, because all those Bradford pear trees were right there, if maybe that has impacted the drainage, it's not draining.
It may.
His shed is sinking too. I mean, there's pictures of it. There's water standing under my shed.
and I did for over a year, Yankees. And they're gonna be giving me a lesson this week. He said something about putting drain in the middle there, but they'll drain on it and trench it out the ditch. If we can't solve the water problem.
Or anything taking the water to the ditch would increase your chances of drying it up. Whether they can get it all or not, I don't know. And that, I was gonna say, with some reasonability, I understand that what's happening, it has changed the conditions down there. I mean, when they first called me about it, I was kind of flabbergasted, and then we tried it, and this takes back to last May, June, wasn't it? And we opened it up and it started drying up. We thought, okay, we got this. And it's kind of sealed back up. And I know a couple of the delivery drivers got off the ditch, marred it up. We think that might have been part of it, or maybe it just needed to be ditched more often. Now with that new excavator, that bucket, but today we went through there and cleaned it out in a matter of a few hours, and that helps.
Yeah, I was over there right before the meeting, there was still water. So it's out the road and go, so there's quite a bit to.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that this will relieve, like I say, whether it's going to take care of majority of what's happened over, I don't know.
And then there's a couple of pictures there at the end, that's actually the creek between their yard and a runoff ditch, between our yards. It's always kind of slowly been eroding and had limbs fall. Off and on the last 10 years or so. Then the last year and a half, I've lost probably 5 trees out of that ditch. A couple come over my house. We had one split last year, did last summer. And I had somebody come out because it was hanging on the house. And it's a pretty new roof. I didn't want it crashing on the roof. So I had him, it was dead. The tree had died. So I had him cut it down. But there's hardly any trees left. And now it's just root lawn. And the ditch has come in. I've probably lost 8 feet of yard. But it's drainage, it's drainage piles and stick out about 10 feet down there, multiple feet. I'm afraid they're gonna snap and cause damage back farther, or maybe it's high, because they're so far out now. I'm mowing weed or yard and I'm afraid to even get within a few feet, but then I think that makes it.
Probably life source, yeah.
The one picture is the root wad of one of the trees she had to have cut. It's just barely hanging on. I mean, that's how much it's eroded.
Yeah.
Almost.
I think 2 years ago in town, there was a tree that snapped. And we had taken it down because it was, because we do have a right of way there. I don't remember how big it's an established survey parcel down through there. And it was left that way for the purpose of drainage and maintaining. So, I mean, there's some right of way for us. If we're dealing with landlords needing some assistance and something that we feel we're in a position that we should be helping, well, then I'm sure that we can get a right of entry or something signed if we need to get on to add in dirt, do something that.
Because my concern is it's come back so far in the yard, I'm afraid it's going to affect my foundation in the next year or so, because it's hanging so much now.
I hadn't looked in the back yard.
You said something the other day, and I walked there, and I mean, it's washed out probably 6-7 feet back in under the bank.
Yeah. It's really in the last year and a half, this one's really happened. He has a couple areas inside the creek too that have been washed out. You just see the exposed roots. They're right off the edge of the creek, so.
Yeah, water just takes path to least resistance and it runs with it. So, I mean, it's kind of one of those things we'll look into as far as our part, if there's any other stuff we need to do along that drainage.
See if what you did helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to do more. If we need to.
tried to sink it the other day, that one between my fence and the shed. I think they were running into big. Yeah, so I didn't know if that falls on your easement, if that's something you can help us get cleared out or not.
I'm not sure either. I mean,
I looked at my mortgage papers and I don't have the exact, where, the old survey.
it should be recorded at the courthouse as to what the survey was done down there, because that was the first set of the habitat. That's all laid
I
out.
mean, the French and myself just did it myself. Hell, it's so soft.
Yeah, you would.
I think you get a trench here.
I don't even know how they get an excavator back there. They even do any dig. I can have my building move, and it's sunk probably 1 foot in front.
It-
Yeah, I just.
just asking, I'm asking off cuff because I gotta go direction with the board. Is it something that you're agreeable for us to get on the edge of properties, to
Oh,
move around,
yes.
to get in to do
Yeah,
something?
Whatever you gotta do.
If it's exceeded our area that's, let's say if it's 16 or 20 foot wide, we might not be able to get to without working and
Getting on the property.
getting on a property and trying to see what we can do to maintain it. And then if we feel like that's something that we need to be involved, what's the council's feeling? I mean, and I don't know how far to go involved. Do we want to make a visit or me, Ben and Drew make a visit, try to get some thoughts? And I mean, we've
Yeah.
got an engineer on hands that I know we got agreements with.
Yeah.
That we can utilize.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if there's a way, because those pictures really don't do it justice. I mean,
And they,
that
they
first
look bad
one,
enough.
it's, you can't even walk in it. We both have to wear remote boots.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's bad.
I
Some
stunk
of
down in it
I swear,
too.
man, it fell in it on the way to that wreck.
I
going
think
over
that
around.
he was kind of hurt that night a little bit in the
Yeah.
one hole, she fell off.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And that's right by his shed where he said he put that buck in. That's
Yeah.
where it's so bad.
All right.
I had a sump pump down there. I pumped that 5 gallon bucket out within 5 seconds. It's already full again. Within a minute.
Yeah.
That's how much water's coming through.
All right. Well, yeah, John will keep an eye on that. See what we done, see what you guys done today, how that,
Progresses overnight.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then tomorrow we'll make a time to go down there and view, see what's going on. Try to see if you've seen any improvements and see if we can come up with formulate some thoughts.
It's already dried up. It was running on both sides of the road, basically. But it's already dried up.
You know, that's good, that part's going on. And like I said, because we do have a right of way down through there and it's kept for that reason, knowing that in years to come, because that's one of our main drains that come down, that we would have to do some work ups. A lot of years ago, but
117 was Short Street. They're both on the railroad.
so, all right. Well, thanks for bringing this to our attention. And we'll definitely, John, then we'll keep an eye on it. And, you know, I mean, I battled the groundwater stuff at my house too. And I mean, it's, you know, it does take time for it to start getting to where you can even get across it with the lawnmower. You know what I mean? It's just, it's a,
We've dealt with it off and on when it rains hard, but since that road project, it's just been, there's no, it's not used up at all. It's just gotten worse and worse.
Thanks for your time.
thank you. It is. We should be around there tomorrow.
Alright.
Don't want
We work
guns out
from
the windows or anything.
We're there all day long, yeah. Thank you.
all right. Do we have any other business you brought forth?
Hey, I have a question.
Yes.
So last month when Mr. Schneiders was here,
Yeah.
he was talking about one-way streets and stuff. My biggest question, the more I got thinking about it, and I said something to John about this yesterday, is at the other grade schools, the buses come in the front of the school and drop off, and the riders are dropped off and picked up at the back of the school. So, in my thought, if that's okay for the other grade schools, why isn't it okay for Chrisney Elementary to keep their current bus drop off and make the car riders go to the new area at the back of the school? Because either way,
The school
they
wasn't
gotta
built
pay.
for the security. Chad had said that it was a security and access issue that the school design didn't allow for general public type deal. It would be easier to have it as a bus drop off because of the design. Because the office is on that side of the building and you have to go through the video camera or whatever to get into the building. So they felt like it was a safety concern to move that onto that side of the school.
Move the riders.
Yeah, Cause originally that was their thought, and then once they discussed it with the engineering and whoever else, is when they decided to switch that
Put the
around.
buses over there on the new ones.
Yeah, because their area, because I done some figuring on this too, looking at it, because their area allows for it. I got real concerns for them, even on their buses coming out. I like for bus drivers to take a run up through there and try to do the turns they're talking about. I think any of the turns they're coming up where they're even, the best scenario is coming back to Chestnut Street. But when you get there, you're going to have to be in the other lane to make a turn. And come out, so.
And I mean, they said they took a bus and done all that, so
Yeah,
I mean, that's,
I wonder how many of them are in on board with that, because these here, they do have a little more options to getting out. None of them are great. None of them are for the turns heading back to the highway. I agree there.
But if they was to go up and do a loop, in the new proposed, the best case scenario would be go straight back out.
That's what it looks like to me, and go to Chestnut, because you're going to get to, and of course, my concern and worried about that, they're going to have to stop up there at Locust, any kind of inclement weather. If it's just not Johnny on the spot clean, they're stopping on a hillside. It's going to be tough for them to take back off again. They're at Locust.
I mean, I kind of think once we get closer along, if that's how they're gonna go, we need to look into upgrading College Street from Chestnut through there, make it a little wider, and then also we could put a stop sign in on Locust. So then that way the buses would have easier
Chance to get there and actually get
crossing,
across.
yeah.
I'm not writing anything down because I figure you
But
guys.
I mean,
That's
that's,
what needs to
It's all on video. I'm concerned it's going to be a lot of other small issues in this.
Yeah, there will be.
But I was trying to figure out myself why because this area here is actually bigger, but I didn't catch all the security troubles he was talking about. But the development of the whole thing, I don't know what it costs them to have some cameras over here, but I know you're talking about school getting in. Like I said,
Because of the
the office, yeah, getting in the school at the office side,
I feel it's a concern because at the other schools, trust me, I go there times, but the buses drop off at the front, the visitor parking is at the front, you go to the front. But all the kids that are being picked up or dropped off in the morning and afternoon, that's all to the back of schools.
Nancy Hanks and Lincoln Trail.
And they have somebody out there that makes sure the kids, like they do here.
Well, more information I wanted to put together. I thought this area here is actually
Going to be bigger than that.
Yeah, so I mean, this would be
Better
handle.
for a bus.
Well, the buses make it here fine. My thought was here by making, if they had similar loop, they even have parking areas back here if they want to park cars.
I think he drew that in. They had that drawn in there. That's parking on that one.
yeah,
Back here.
yeah,
He had that
For
drawn.
the bus.
No, for cars.
yeah, there was car parking on
Yeah.
that side.
Okay.
Yeah.
The buses would just like not parallel park, but you know what I mean, it'd be wide enough to where they would park on one side and then the other side would be.
All right, well, there's not a great scenario or any way you go on it because it's coming out.
I just do think that it's going to be hard to pull out of the new proposal and turn right and go.
And go down North Street, I think it's
Yeah.
not even a chance in it. I think they need to go ahead on. Okay, well, I just wanted to talk about that some more because I know that that'll be coming forthcoming, so I was trying to.
Yeah, no,
Talk to it.
Is there any other business needs to be brought up?
The lake treatment is doing good. I've seen a lot of improvement on the,
Pads.
well, not, in fact, a little bad some, they're truly not been sprayed yet. What's been done is for the, milfoil and, coontail and the other things. And that has cleared a bunch of that out like it is saying, so.
So the lily pads still haven't been.
They have not been sprayed. They said they need a higher percentage, but it's getting closer because The pods, when they're up, when they spray, is what really take it down. An update on that.
Yeah, I noticed there's quite a few people out fishing yesterday. All right, upcoming events, or Tim, do you have anything else?
No.
All right, upcoming events, we got the Fall Fest, October 10th. Next meeting will be September 14th, with the public budget hearing at 7 p.m. And then the budget adoption would be the October 5th meeting.
Do we need to set a date for, the bids?
That's gonna ask about.
That's what I was thinking too. Next day for notice of award and whatnot.
We talked about the August 10th, but we didn't have nothing penciled solid.
At another meeting.
What we could do is, we check in with SRL first and see what we can do to get all this information closed. If we
Yeah.
still have, I may have to write an advertisement in the paper. We may have to go through
Well,
that
just- yeah,
process
we'll just
for
let the papers
the,
know.
all the, the PER revision,
Mhm.
to include the camera and those inflow dishes. I can coordinate with them and then I can get back with you if we need to. We can set dates and times if we need to have a special meeting to get the notice of award. Otherwise, it may take a little bit of time to go through that process.
There's Copper Ridge.
Upper Ridge, they're from DuBois County. They used to be Marion, they actually got the water improvements project in 2019, I think, yes.
All right, if there's no other business to be brought forth, make a motion for the meeting to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Sharing none.
And there's going to be a pageant with the
Oh, yeah, we don't have enough.